Good afternoon from Yoyogi National Stadium Gymnasium 2 in Tokyo. It's the third and final day of the WUBS. And coming up is the third place game between NSSU Nittaidai and the JUBF Japan University Select Team. Both teams lost their respective semifinal games yesterday, and today they battle for third place. So, once again, Zach Ikuma on hand to call the game. Glad to be here, folks. What a great tournament it's been, the fourth annual WUBS. So, let's take a recap of the 2024 results from last season. De La Salle were champs, Korea University runners-up, and in fact, right after this third place game is the final between both teams, De La Salle and Korea University, a rematch of the championship game. We are very much looking forward to that. And looking at the past champions, De La Salle University, of course, and then in 2023 it was National Cheongchi University, who just finished up the fifth place game and secured their spot in fifth place this year. And in 2022, Ateneo de Manila University from the Philippines were the champions. So the World University Basketball Series, the mission here is that it's an international basketball championship for individual university teams established in 2022 to elevate the level of university basketball in Asia. It aims to create a stage where passionate and ambitious young talents who represent the world can shine here in the mecca of amateur basketball, Yoyogi number 2. A great crowd here on hand at the venue today. These are the 8 teams in the tournament, and really now it's just down to the 4. So of course, De La Salle, Korea University coming up in the final. University of Sydney and National Cheongchi University faced off earlier in the fifth place game, for NCCU coming up big. And right now we're going to have NSSU Nittaidai and the JUBF Select Team compete for third place, and University of the Philippines and Hong Kong University wrapped up their schedule yesterday as they lost their first 2 games of the tournament. So looking at the brackets once again, a recap of this. De La Salle defeated NCCU in game 1 on day 1. Then JUBF Select Team defeated Hong Kong. Game 3, NSSU defeated Sydney University. Korea University defeated the University of Philippines. That's how NSSU and the JUBF Select Team got to the semifinals. However, they did lose their respective games yesterday, hence the third place game between these 2 teams. Let's introduce the teams first. It's the JUBF Select Team. So it's their second year at the WUBS. They finished 6th last year, so they've already guaranteed a better spot this year. Only 2 players have returned from last year's select team, Yu Sato and Riku Sugeno. And this year, the team is comprised completely of freshmen and sophomores. So it is young, it's talented, which bodes really well for the future of Japan basketball. Here's the roster. Number 0, Shogo Takata. Number 3, Junior Kodama. Number 7, Takumi Ii. Number 8, Reona Kon. Number 12, Kento Akama. Number 13, Hiroto Wakugawa. Number 14, Riku Sugeno. 15, Eijiro Ogawa. Number 16, Eiji Nakamura. Number 21, Shin Matsumoto. Number 60, Yu Sato. And number 99, Toki Ishikawa. Average height, 188 centimeters. Not the tallest, but still a very long, very lanky, and very athletic team. And the guy we want to feature is this man right here, Yu Sato. Yesterday, against De La Salle University, it was a tough game. And these guys, they did admit that they were a bit overmatched, especially De La Salle in the half court, in their passing and their shooting. But Yu Sato contributed with 11 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. He's also the captain of this squad. Yu Sato from Tokai University, the sophomore. 189 centimeters, but very sturdy, a stocky young man. Looks bigger than 6'3", plays a lot bigger than 6'3". He's a small forward slash power forward, at times a center. He is an undersized center, but a gritty one at that. And let's look at NSSU. The NSSU Lions, Nittaidai, it's their second consecutive year that they are taking part in this tournament. They finished 5th. So again, just like JUBF Select, they are guaranteed a higher finish. Yesterday, they lost to Korea University in a hard-fought contest. Certainly a bitter loss considering they led into the third quarter. A lot of emotions shown after the game. A lot of players are frustrated, disappointed, especially Hamed Kone. But they do have a chance to finish 3rd today. A powerhouse school in the Japanese college scene. And they do have their shares of seniors, so it's going to be a much more experienced team compared to the JUBF Select team. Here's the lineup. Number 1, Hamed Kone. Number 6, Toki Yoshida. Number 7, Shuma Nishibe. Number 10, Ryusei Hayata. Number 11, Eishi Yamaguchi. Number 15, Sheikh Sar. Number 21, Hikaru Tsukioka. Number 35, Yuta Oe. Number 41, Shotaro Ishikawa, who actually won the three-point contest, which was just held here in this venue. Number 45, Kenshin Asada. Number 52, Kenta Oda. And number 55, Takuma Teraoka. And the player that we want to feature is certainly this young man, Hikaru Tsukioka. 16 points yesterday. The jitterbuggy point guard, only 174 centimeters tall, but a very, very talented and a very gritty player. As you can see, he had 6 rebounds yesterday, and he's a senior on this team. He is one of the leaders. A lot of leadership on this team between him and the captain, Hayata, but as you can see, a circus shot made by him yesterday, 16 points. However, he did have 5 turnovers as well, maybe forcing some plays, and so that led to some of the difficulties they faced against Korea University. Here's the head coach of Nittaidai, Masahiro Fujita, who's a veteran head coach. He's been the Nittaidai head coach since 2010. And here is the head coach for JUBF Select, Yoshihiro Nishio, who's normally the head coach of Daito Bunka University, which is also a powerhouse school in the Kanto region of Japan. So as we get ready for tip-off coming up in 2 minutes plus, it's the 4th annual WUBS. It's the final day as we get ready for the 3rd place game between 2 Japanese teams. And here's the crew officiating the game. The crew chief is Yuki Kubo. The first umpire, Takeshi Hiraide. And the second umpire is Yasuhisa Masubuchi. Nittaidai and JUBF Select tipping off momentarily. WBF Select yesterday lost to De La Salle University in the semifinal. Perimeter defense was an issue. They gave up 45% on three-pointers, 9 of 20, and they also allowed 24 offensive rebounds, so a lot of second chance points. So that's what JUBF Select needs to clean up. So we are introducing the starting lineup for this 3rd place game. From the JUBF Select is number 8, the center, Rayona Kon. The shooting guard, number 12, Kento Akama. The point guard is Riku Sugeno. Eiji Nakamura, another very young and talented wing player. And Yu Sato, number 60. And here is the Nittaidai starting lineup, which is a much more experienced lineup than the freshman and sophomore team of the JUBF Select. Here's number 1, Hamed Kone, who's overwhelmed after the game, actually showed some tears after the loss. number 7, Shuma Nishibe, number 10, Ryusei Hayata, who is the captain, number 21, also, he is the heartbeat of this team, Hikaru Tsukioka, and number 41, the sharpshooter, Shotaro Ishikawa. So 4 of these players are seniors, and Hamed Kone is a junior, so a very veteran team up against a very young and springy and lanky and talented and athletic. I could come up with so many adjectives describing these teams, but the JUBF Select team is a very exciting team to watch. So probably NSSU Nitai-Dai favored in this game, but let's see how JUBF takes on this challenge. Nitai-Dai lost to Korea University yesterday in the semifinal. They gave up 19 turnovers. So that was pretty much the deciding factor in the very physical game. So Ryanokon touches the ball first, but it is Nitai-Dai which ends up with the ball. Tsukioka to Hayata. Inside to Kone. Hamed Kone can't get it to go. And then JUBF Select, the easy score. Riku Sugeno on the transition. So JUBF gets on the board first. Tsukioka getting it inside to Kone. That's a trademark way of scoring. Nishibe with the three-pointer. The senior. Shuma Nishibe with the three-pointer. It's a 3-2 score for Nitai-Dai. Nakamura thinks about it. Sugeno from the wing, guarded by Hayata. Inside to Ryanokon after the fake. No good. Ishikawa ends up with the rebound. Tsukioka, the kick-ahead pass to Nishibe, guarded by Yu Sato. And Kone gets the ball. Kone can't get it to go. Yu Sato with the rebound. Sugeno, guarded by Tsukioka. Here's Nakamura. Akama, he's also a sharp shooting guard. Yu Sato pulls up. Yu Sato can't get it to go. Hamed Kone with the rebound. So back and forth here. Tsukioka spraying it. Hayata, the three-pointer, no good. Akama taking it all the way to the hole. So JUBF now leads 4-3. Tsukioka over to Hayata. And now it is Ishikawa, goes glass, can't get it to go. And Akama comes up with the rebound, Akama. So JUBF faking it. Ryanokon in the post. Ryanokon trying to back in. Over to Nakamura. Nakamura, drive. Off glass, no, it doesn't go. Kone with the rebound. Here's Tsukioka. Back and forth we go. Up-tempo basketball. Nitai-Dai saying that they want to play 6-second basketball. Shuma Nishibe can't get the three to go. So far, not a lot of shots going in, but Riku Sugeno slowing it down. JUBF Select in the half-court offense. Here's the pull-up. Akama gets it to go. Kento Akama, who's also member representative JUBF Select earlier in the three-point contest. So JUBF Select with an early 4-point lead. Here's Ishikawa, the winner of the three-point contest, too strong. Here's Riku Sugeno. Riku Sugeno pulls up for the three, and this is good. So 3 threes knocked down by JUBF Select already. Here's Tsukioka. Tsukioka gets it inside to Kone. Kone can't finish. And rebound, Yu Sato gives it to Akama. Akama driving. Akama pulling up. It's no good. Nishibe comes up with the rebound. Here's Tsukioka. Tsukioka splitting the defense. Tsukioka blocked by Yu Sato. So great play by Yu Sato. But it is Nitai-Dai ball. Nittaidai down 7. Gives it to Kone. Reona Kon defending. Reona Kon holding up, but is called for the foul. So Reona Kon from Daito Bunka University. Reona Kon, the 6'7", 200-centimeter freshman from Sendai Meisei High School. Same high school as Rui Hachimura, also wearing the same number 8 from Hachimura's Wizards days. Tsukioka driving, pulling up. Tsukioka too strong, and Yu Sato gets the rebound. So Nittaidai shots not falling in the early going. Riku Sugeno pulls up, and this is too short as a whistle is blown.
Number 10,
Ryusei Hayata is called for the foul. He's the captain of Nittaidai. NSSU. Inbounds pass to Nakamura. Akama asking for a screen. Kon sets it up. Loses the handle, and it's a kick ball. JUBF Select with the early lead. 5:44 in the first quarter. Coach Fujito looking on. And here's Reona gets the N1. So Reona Kon, the young upcoming player for JUBF Select. He also played in the Jones Cup, the William Jones Cup in July as a member of the Japanese national team. So Nittaidai. Here's Kenta Oda who checks in as Ryusei Hayata, now with 2 fouls, sits. He actually goes to the back of the arena. Maybe he's getting checked on. Reona Kon makes the free throw. Reona Kon yesterday had 8 points, 8 rebounds against DLSU. Here's Tsukioka to Kone. Kone over to Nishibe, inside to Kone, good pass. Kone, and gets that one to go. So finally Kone gets a bucket, and it's 13-5. Here's Nakamura. Reona Kon in the corner. Reona Kon, the Riku Sugeno, and they're gonna call an offensive foul on Reona Kon, I believe. Riku Sugeno, by the way, ended up with 0 points and only played 8 minutes yesterday despite starting. Hiroto Wakugawa got the bulk of the playing time at the point guard position. Here's Tsukioka, Nishibe. Nishibe driving and can't get this one to go. So JUBF on the fast break. Akama can't get it to go, but Reona Kon cleans it up. So JUBF with the early 10-point lead. The sophomore freshman team taking a double-digit lead on the veteran Nittaidai team. Nishibe to Tsukioka. Tsukioka using the Kone screen inside. No, it's swatted away by Akama, but Nittaidai recovers. Tsukioka drives and scoop shot. Doesn't go, but he draws the foul. Tsukioka, as we mentioned earlier, yesterday had 16 points, but also 5 turnovers. And Takumi Ii checks in for JUBF Select. Misses the free throw. Tsukioka with 5.2 assists per game in the 5 games played during the Kanto Spring Tournament, was the assist leader in the national tournament, rather the Kanto Region Tournament. So Kenshin Asada checks in for Nittaidai. And here's JUBF going to work again. Nakamura. Oh, it's stolen. Nishibe goes in for the layup. So a mistake by JUBF Select. 15-8 now. Yu Sato bringing the ball up. Yu Sato connecting with number 7, Takumi E. So good connection there as JUBF now expands their lead again to 9 points. Here's Tsukioka. Corner three. Corner three knocked down by Kenta Oda. So it's 17-11 now. Here's Riku Sugeno. Nakamura flashing. Now Nakamura with the ball, back to Sugeno. Sugeno, shake and bake. The three, too strong. Kone with the rebound. So kick ahead pass. Here's Kenshin Asada. And a pass inside to Kone. Great find there by Tsukioka. So now it's 17-13 and JUBF Select calls timeout. So Coach Nishio wanting to talk over that sequence, but let's take a look at Nitai Dai. The steal by Nishibe, the layup, and then Kenta Oda, who just checked in, who's hoping to fill the shoes of Hiyu Ozawa, who elected to turn pro recently and has left the team. And this is Kone with the layup. So early on, NSSU faced a double-digit deficit, but has now gone on a bit of a run, a mini run to come back, and it's a 4-point game. Obviously, NSSU, again, they were so disappointed in the loss yesterday to Korea University. I think that they thought that, had they limited their turnovers, they would have been in the finals today facing De La Salle. So a veteran team, a lot of seniors, and a couple juniors in the rotation. But again, the loss of Hiyu Ozawa is not to be overlooked. He was obviously a big part. Actually, he was the MVP of the Kanto Spring Tournament. And then he elected to turn pro and is now a member of the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins of the B League. And so for Nitai Dai, this theme all year is going to be how are they going to fill the shoes of the forward, Hiyu Ozawa. Here JUBF Select. Nishibe working in the far corner. Here's Nishibe from the wing. Nishibe! Pardon me, Takumi, pardon me. Takumi E knocks it down. So it's 20-13 for JUBF Select. Here's Nishibe. Kone. The handoff fake. Tsukioka. Tsukioka drive, kicking out. Here's Nishibe. The three is short. Kone. Kone gets the offensive rebound. Oh, but loses the handle. And last touch by Kone. So it's JUBF Select ball. So JUBF Select working with their 7-point lead. Here's Hiroto Wakugawa, who's now in at the point guard position. And Shogo Takata. And now JUBF Select. Takumi. And gets it to Eijiro Ogawa, but they run out of time. So shot clock violation there as JUBF Select comes up empty. And Toki Yoshida checks in for Nitai Dai, as does Sheikh Sar. And Shin Matsumoto checks in for JUBF Select. So Tsukioka working against Wakugawa. Tsukioka inside to Sar. Sar, perfectly timed, perfectly in sync. And now it's a 5-point game. JUBF Select the catch. He thought about it. Eijiro Ogawa knocks down the 3. So now it's an 8-point lead. And here's Nitai Dai. Gets the bucket. That was Kyoka, the quick bucket. So 6-point game. Ii Takumi, who played on the Sunrocker Shibuya under-18 team, the B-League team. And here's the step back. It's no good. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Nitai Dai. It is still JUBF select ball. And checking in for Nitai Dai is number 35, Yuto Oe. Head coach Fujita looking on from the Nitai Dai bench. Shin Matsumoto almost stolen. That was Kenshin Asada. Very aggressive defense. Getting the inbounds. Here's Wakugawa. Oh, sorry, Ogawa. Eijiro Ogawa. The 3-point attempt is no good. He's asking for a foul. Contact on the shot. So under a minute left in the first quarter. And bringing the ball up is Asada. Asada trying to use the Kone screen. Asada gets fouled and gets the bucket. So the N1 play. Kenshin Asada. Kenshin Asada yesterday had 4 points, but did have 5 turnovers. So for him, he wants to make this a redemption game. So Asada at the line. Shogo Takata charged with the foul. Asada, the lefty, makes the free throw. Now it's a 3-point game. So what was at one point a 10-point deficit for Nitai Dai is now just a 3-point game. And number 99, Koki Ishikawa from Meiji University checks in for JUBF Select. Also from Meiji is this Hiroto Wakugawa, over to his Meiji teammate, Ii Takumi, to Shogo Takata. Shogo Takata getting pressured. Kone going for the gamble. And here's the fake pass, but it is stolen. Loose ball. Kenshin Asada gets it. Behind the back pass, and it's Oe. Under 5 seconds left. Kenshin Asada. Kenshin Asada, can he get a shot off? No. So Nitai Dai had the ball on the last possession. Ends up being 23-20 first quarter. JUBF Select leads. Eijiro Ogawa, the sharpshooter from Hakuo University. He actually played in the tournament last year as a member of Hakuo University. So a young group of freshmen and sophomore making their mark here at the WUBS, seeing what they can do against, I guess you could call them the senpai group, the Nitai Dai NSSU bunch, consisting primarily, especially of their rotation players, consisting primarily of seniors and juniors. Yuto Oe, the backup point guard, still in as we begin the second quarter. So here's Takumi Ii to Shogo Takata to Wakugawa. Wakugawa sprays it. Ogawa, the 3, no good. Kone with the rebound. So Oe bringing the ball up for Nitai Dai, NSSU. To Toki Yoshida, who's now in there. And Asada with a nice alley-oop pass, and Kone can't finish but draws the foul. So Nitai Dai slowly but surely cutting into the JUBF Select lead. Koki Ishikawa is charged with the foul. Hamed Kone yesterday against Korea University, 36 minutes, 24 points, 22 rebounds. Wow, what a monster double-double he had. And he showed some emotion after the game too. So he makes one of the free throws. Hook pass over to Eijiro. Quick pass over to Shogo Takata. Can't get it to go. Kone gets the rebound. And OA and SSU back in the half-court set. OA using the Kone screen, spraying it. Toki Yoshida with the three-pointer. So here's another person trying to fill the shoes of Ozawa, Hiyu Ozawa. And here's a really deep three by Wakugawa. Doesn't get it to go. And a foul is called. Kenshin Asada is charged with the foul. As you can see, it was not all ball. It's touching Ishikawa's hand. So Ishikawa in 19 minutes yesterday against DLSU had 14 points. As you see, some of the starting unit there sitting. So it's a 25-24 game for JUBF Select. Toki Yoshida to Asada. Asada spins. OA, the three from the corner is no good. Ishikawa comes up with the rebound. Here's Wakugawa pointing at where he wants the screen. Sprays it. The corner three, no good. And it's Asada who came up with the rebound to Kone. Can't get a handle on it. The pass was from OA. And that ends up being a turnover. Yesterday, obviously, turnovers being a problem for NSSU. They had 19 turnovers. Here's Eishi Yamaguchi checking in for Nitai Dai. He's the sophomore guard, the point guard, the backup. Oh, and Junior Kodama, who did not play yesterday, has checked in for JUBF Select. So he was the National Rookie Tournament MVP that was held last month. He plays for Nippon Keizai University. Here's Yu Sato driving. Can't get the layup. And here's a foul call. Koki Ishikawa is charged with the foul. This is his second. So OA bringing the ball up. Looking for a Kone screen. Giving it to Yamaguchi. Yamaguchi trying to use this Kone screen. Trying to change the angle. Oh, he's trapped. Yamaguchi running out of time here. From under the basket is OA, so a nifty move. And here's JUBF Select. Quick offense here. Yu Sato gets the layup. So a great kick ahead pass. And so JUBF takes the lead again. Yamaguchi to OA. Toki Yoshida, not this time, short. And Yu Sato on the breakaway here on the fast break. Faking, and he draws the foul. So good job taking his time there against Kone. Obviously, Yu Sato standing 189 centimeters is 18 centimeters shorter than Kone. Pardon me, Sheikh Sar with the foul there. Yu Sato, who recorded a double-double, 11 points, 12 rebounds yesterday, but can't get the free throws to go. So, Oe, the shake star, over to Yuta Oe, driving, Oe, a lane opened up, splitting the defense. And so Nitai Dai retakes the lead. Wakugawa to Sato. Eijiro Ogawa thinks about it. Wakugawa using the Ishikawa screen. Hooking pass, hook pass, and Ishikawa knocks down the three-pointer. So JUBF Select retakes the lead. It is a back-and-forth affair in the second quarter. Keishi Yamaguchi. Yamaguchi, the speedy Yamaguchi, getting in the paint and taking it in himself. So now the game is tied. Junior Kodama. Over to Wakugawa, inside to Sato. Quick pass to Ishikawa. Ishikawa tries to pass it to Sato, but it's picked off, and now going the other way. The three-pointer no good for Nitai Dai, and JUBF comes up with the rebound. So, Eijiro Ogawa to Yu Sato. The handoff. Ogawa from the corner, he knocks it down. So clutch three from Eijiro Ogawa, and JUBF Select takes another lead, and Nitai Dai takes a timeout. So taking a look at these three-pointers, first by Ishikawa. And then from Eijiro Ogawa, the three-pointer that we just saw. So it is a close one early on. JUBF Select had a double-digit lead, but then Nitai Dai roaring back the Lions. But then since it's been a tight game, and here's Yuta Oe showing his, despite being 170 centimeters, 5'7", he's going down in underneath the rim and helping Yamaguchi, and then later attacking, beating Yu Sato. So it's just not Tsukioka, it's the other guards helping out. Number 11, Eishi Yamaguchi, and number 35, Yuta Oe, who has 4 points on the day. So JUBF with a 3-point lead. It's been even here in the second quarter. So here's Hayata, Nishibe, and then in the wing, oh, great pass, quick pass, but Sar can't handle it. Maybe a little bit too high from Eishi Yamaguchi. JUBF Select. Here, Junior Kodama. Over to Eijiro Ogawa. Bounce pass. Oh, here's Eijiro Ogawa. And then back to Wakugawa. Wakugawa with the wing three. Can't get it to go. Great save by Ishikawa, but Nitai Dai ends up with the ball. Here's Yamaguchi, a very speedy player, but throws it out of bounds. And it is JUBF Select ball. So this is the block by Sar. The backup center. Wakugawa bringing the ball up to Ishikawa. Ishikawa now from the wing. The three is short. Sar comes up with the rebound. And here's Oe bringing it up. Yamaguchi guarded by Junior Kodama. Junior Kodama staying with him. Yamaguchi trying to go for the steal. Yamaguchi, Oh, pass intercepted. JUBF on the run, and this is Yu Sato finishing. So JUBF select with a 5-point lead now. Yamaguchi. Oh, falling down was Bakugawa. Nishibe. The screen from Sar. Nishibe, the shot contested, no good. Yu Sato comes up with the rebound. So JUBF select trying to add to their 5-point lead. Here's Eijiro Ogawa, thinks about it, gives it up, and then it is Yamaguchi. Kick ahead pass to Nishibe, gets the lay-in, and now it's a 3-point game. Nishibe with 7 points today. Here's Junior Kodama. Kodama pulls up. Kodama nails a 3-pointer. So Junior Kodama, who didn't play yesterday, comes up with his first points of the day. And now it's Kodama again on defense on Oe. Nishibe, guarded by Sato. Nishibe, shot clock at 5 seconds. Nishibe loses the handle. Ishikawa picks it up. Ishikawa going all the way and misses the layup, but Kodama, and he doesn't get the putback, but he is fouled. Oe is charged with the foul. So guys checking back in the game for Nikkei Dai, it's number 1 Hamed Kone. And for JUBF select number 12, Kento Akama has checked back in. And Riku Sugeno as well. So Koki Ishikawa at the line. He misses the free throw. In his previous trips to the line, he was 2 for 2, so 2 for 3 now. JUBF select. Trying to add to their lead here. And that one goes in as a lot of fans on hand. Almost a packed house, almost a full house here for this 3rd place game. Yamaguchi to Oe. And Junior Kodama still defending, but Oe with a nice move, up and under. 6 points on the day. Riku Sugeno going to work here for JUBF select. Oh, Yu Sato almost bobbled it. Gives it back to Sugeno. Sato trying to set the screen. Sugeno drives and lays it in. So now a 7-point lead, 41-34 for JUBF select. Here's Nishibe guarded by Sato. Entry pass to Kone. Kone in the post. Oh, and it's stolen by Junior Kodama. And look at Junior Kodama accelerate. Oh, and he's showing the guns. The layup for Junior Kodama. 5 points today. Under 2 minutes now in the 2nd quarter. And JUBF seems to have kind of regained the momentum here. Oe against Kodama, entry pass again. Kone backing in, Kone can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound and the putback is good. So that was probably too easy for Kone. His 6 points today. And now JUBF select, faking it, and a pass to Sato, who is fouled. So Kodama goes off, and very valuable minutes for that young man. Eiji Nakamura checks back in. Eiji Nakamura from Daito Bunka University. Same school as Yoshihiro Nishio, the head coach of JUBF select. Yu Sato at the line. And now it's a 9-point lead. Yu Sato with 6 points on the day. So Nitai Dai with a little over a minute left wants to try and narrow this gap here against JUBF Select. Kone with the screen. Nishibe driving against Ishikawa. Nishibe scoop shot. It's good. And here's Riku Sugeno. Sugeno. Akama with the captain drive, and they're going to call an offensive foul.
Offense foul. 学生選抜 offense foul number 12.
They are going to call an offensive foul on Kento Akama. As you can see here, throwing his elbow up and hitting Yuta Oe. And a timeout is called here. So Nitai Dai down 7 points. I'm not sure, if they are considered favorites in the game, but clearly they're the more experienced team. So, one would figure that they would be the ones who could be leading, but instead it's JUBF Select leading here. Junior Kodama, let's take a look at his valuable minutes here. Yesterday he was a DMP, but knocks down the 3 earlier. And then look at this, stealing the ball from Kone, taking it all the way, and off balance layup and showing us the guns. Junior Kodama, the sophomore player from Nikkei Dai, 180 centimeters, but a very muscular, physical, athletic player. So Coach Fujita's group trying to gather themselves and regroup here with under a minute. They can finish strong here. Maybe try and change this 3-possession game into a 2 or 1 possession here. So breaking the press was Nitai Dai. Yamaguchi with the 3, it's no good. Yu Sato gets the rebound. So Yu Sato handing off. Sugeno. Ishikawa with the screen. Sugeno with the pull-up mid-range. And so JUBF takes another 9-point lead. So 25.4 ticks left. Nitai Dai probably trying to, here we go, JUBF Select is trying to trap these guys, but they break the press there, Nitai Dai, and now they're gonna try and use up the clock here, but Nishibe, Kone slipping. Nishibe attempting the 3, it's short. Kone tapping it in. So for Nitai Dai, actually a lucky turn of events. The 3 didn't go, but Kone taps it in and ends up being a 7-point margin. So at the half, it's JUBF Select leading 47-40. JUBF Select team with 9 points, but as you see, it's a 47-40 score. And the big difference here, if you look at the 3-pointers, JUBF Select 7 of 18, 39%. Meanwhile, NSSU Nitai Dai 3 of 13. So, and the turnovers have been a bit of an issue. 7 turnovers for NSSU, but 6 of them came in the second quarter. So that has been a bit of an issue for NSSU. But again, the 3-point shooting, 23%. Yesterday, NSSU against Korea University only shot 2 of 20, 10%. So that's been an issue for them the last couple days. Leading scorers for NSSU is Nishibe with 9 points, Kone with 8, Oe with 6, Toki Yoshida, and Sheikh Sar with 3. So Coach Fujita perhaps sitting Tsukioka for a big part of the first half and maybe letting their younger players, especially Eishi Yamaguchi and Yuta Oe, respectively, the sophomore and junior guards play a lot. And Yoshida has gotten a lot of playing time as well. So you know, that's kind of been the thing maybe for Nitai Dai, is that they're trying to give some of the young guys a lot of time here too. JUBF Select, Riku Sugeno with 9 points, Ogawa with 6, Sato with 6, Koki Ishikawa with 6, and Junior Kodama with very limited minutes making an impact. Junior Kodama scoring 5 points in just 7 minutes. Yesterday he was a DMP, so he's really taking advantage of this opportunity. So as we enter the second half, you know, what's been very interesting is beginning of the second half at halftime, JUBF Select team didn't come out to the court right away, and it was just Breonna Kon shooting threes, and then the coaches gathered around him and started teaching him how to set screens, the angles on screens. So you could tell that there's a lot of coaching and teaching and instructing here at this level, at the JUBF Select level. And same thing obviously for Nitai Dai, as Coach Fujita giving the young guys a lot of opportunities in the first half. So we will see if that changes in the second half, as they certainly facing a 7-point deficit. I mean, they're playing for pride, they're playing for redemption. You know, Nitai Dai, JUBF Select obviously wanted to be in the final game, but you know, they are here. So they're gonna try and get to the highest spot as possible, which is 3rd place. So as we begin the 3rd quarter, here's Hikaru Tsukioka to Kone. Kone looking for someone to pass to. It's to Tsukioka. Shot clock at 10 seconds. Tsukioka driving. The left-hand finish is no good. Kone can't clean it up, but on the second opportunity gets the putback. So it's a 5-point game. And here's Riku Sugeno. Yu Sato. Akama. Akama back to Sugeno. Riku Sugeno trying to use a Breonna screen. Pulls up, high off the glass, no good. Nitai Dai gets a rebound. Nishibe running on the fast break. Ishikawa couldn't finish, but then there's an N1 after that. So Nishibe with the N1. Ishikawa was denied, but Nishibe with the putback and the N1. Shogo Takata was charged with the foul. Nishibe's free throw too strong. So it's a 3-point game. Breonna Kon from the top of the key. Trying to hand it off to Takata. Trying to set the screen. Here's what they were teaching earlier. Shogo Takata can't get it to go, but Breonna Kon with the putback. So it's a 5-point lead for JUBF. Here's Tsukioka. Tsukioka serving the court. The Kone screen, the slip, swings it. Nishibe attacks, lays it in. So the explosive Shuma Nishibe with 13 points today. Here's Takata to Akama. Yu Sato setting the screen. The long three, no good. Couldn't handle the rebound. And Nitai Dai gets the ball, and there's a foul. So stopping the break was Riku Sugeno. So JUBF Select with a 3-point lead. They finished the first with a 3-point lead. It was a 7-point halftime lead, and Nitai Dai cutting into that again. Nitai Dai, here's Hikaru Tsukioka. Kone slipping, throwing it back. Ishikawa trying to finish with the left hand, it's no good. And Riku Sugeno going on the fast break. Sugeno slows it down. Breonna Kon thought about the three. Kon driving, back to Sato, giving it to Akama. Yu Sato setting the screen. Shot clock down to 5. Akama bumped. Akama, can he get a shot off? He does get the shot off, but it's Nitai Dai ball. And SSU. Hikaru Tsukioka. Oh, and here is an offensive foul called. So a turnover for Nitai Dai. Ryusei Hayata, number 10, as you see the moving screen there. So his third foul, and so a great opportunity was for Nitai Dai to try and even the score, but JUBF Select goes to work here. Riku Sugeno backing up, getting the screen from Yu Sato, gets trapped, gives it to Sato. Sato, scoop shot, it's good. So Yu Sato with a beautiful scoop shot. And then here is Nitai Dai Kone from the top of the key, the handoff to Nishibe. The three-pointer, he knocks it down. So now it's a 2-point game. Nishibe with 16 points. Shuma Nishibe, oh, here's Riku Sugeno pulling up for a quick three, but it's no good. Shuma Nishibe with a lot of points today, and he's gonna have to handle the bulk of the scoring for Nitai Dai this season with the absence of Hiyu Ozawa. Here's Kone. Kone, great move inside, and he draws the foul from Reona Kon. This is Reona Kon's third personal foul. And 99, Koki Ishikawa checks in place of Reona Kon with his 3 fouls. Here's Kone. That's the free throw to go. As you see a lot of the NSSU members here. These are the players, I believe. Kone makes both, and so we're all tied up. Kone with 12 points today. Actually, surprisingly, those were his first trips to the free throw line here. Here's Takata. Ishikawa backing in, but poked away by Nishibe. Nishibe can't get it to go, but then Kone, after the fake, lays it in. So JUBF Select calls a timeout here as NSSU takes over the game here with a 2-point lead. So Shuma Nishibe obviously has been a big factor here. 16 points on the day, but in this third quarter, very quick off the dribble. For a big guy, he's very, very fast and very good with the ball, obviously bringing the ball up a lot of times. He's 6'3", 189 centimeters. The senior with 16 points, 2 steals, and 2 rebounds today. And Shuma Nishibe, 7 points thus far in the quarter already. So, and Kone, as you see, he has a double-double. So 14 points, 10 rebounds. Just like yesterday when he had 24 points, 22 rebounds. But if you recall last year's WUBS, Nitai Dai had another humongous foreign exchange player by the name of Jean-Pierre Mutombo, who now plays for the B League, the B3 Niigata team. He's actually been a big presence already in the pros. So Kone, a junior player, but he has a bright future in pro basketball, wherever it's going to be. Here's JUBF Select after the timeout. Shogo Takata to Yu Sato. Akama pulls up. The three is short. Yu Sato gets the rebound and draws the foul. No, rather, he gets called for the foul. So Yu Sato gets called for the foul. His first personal, but for JUBF, they are already at the limit for team fouls. And here's Eiji Nakamura checking in. And Junior Kodama checks back in. Exciting young player from Nikkei Dai. Hard to believe that when he was in high school, he didn't even make the A team. He was a Fukuoka Daiichi high school player and didn't make the A team. He was basically a junior varsity player at the high school level. 2 years later, he's on the world stage. Here's Kone, the jumper, no good. Sato with the rebound. JUBF, here's Kodama, showing a little dazzle. Kodama, the three, too strong. Three was off the mark, and Nikkei Dai from the half court. Little contact there, but Nishibe with a couple more points this quarter, 18 points on the day. So Nikkei Dai with a 4-point lead. Junior Kodama using the Ishikawa screen. Three-pointer in and out, but Ishikawa gets the putback. So 2-point game, Koki Ishikawa with 8 points today. Kone backing up Ishikawa. Oh, pass intercepted. Eijiro Ogawa, and he's fouled. Shotaro Ishikawa stopping the break.
Number 41, Ishikawa Shotaro. Personal foul 2つ目、チーム2つ目です。
So it's been a back and forth affair, even though after each quarter it was JUBF Select leading, and now it is Nikkei Dai leading, but JUBF with a chance to tie it. The floater, no good, and Skioka gets the rebound. He's bringing it back. Skioka driving, the scoop shot doesn't go, and Kodama ends up with it. Oh, and gives it up to Tsukioka. Oh, but then he can't finish, so Nishibe there to clean it up. So cooler heads maybe prevail sometimes, and Kodama rushed the outlet pass there, which was intercepted. Nikkei Dai with a 4-point lead. Eijiro Ogawa, the three is no good. And here's Nikkei Dai again, trying to extend their lead. Oh, not on the same page on the pass, but saves it. Nishibe guarded by Kodama. Kodama up in Nishibe's face, avoiding the screen. Oh, and Kodama, no, they're calling it a deflection. And here's Hayata. Can't get the shot in time. And here's Kodama, looking like there was contact, but Kodama sprays it. Nakamura from the corner, no good. Kone, baseball pass, and Shuma Nishibe all alone. So last line of defense there for JUBF Select, not there. Nishibe going on a scoring spree here. Nikkei Dai with a 6-point lead. Nakamura. Ishikawa inside. To Yu Sato gets the layup. So JUBF gets some points back, as you see Coach Nishio feeling the heat. Here's Skioka. Inside to Kone, and Kone is fouled by Ishikawa.
Number 99, Ishikawa Koki. Personal foul 3つ目。
Koki Ishikawa is called for his third personal foul.
Yuto Oe, number 45, Kenshin Asada, and number 52, Kenta Oda.
JUBF is over the limit, so Kone goes to the line.
2 shots.
Checking in, as you saw, for Nikkei Dai is 45 Asada and 35 Oe. Oda checks in as well, number 52. Nishibe stays in as Nitai Dai with a very effective third quarter. Misses the second free throw, but Asada gets the rebound. Another chance for Nitai Dai. Nishibe, JUBF Select having trouble stopping Nishibe. The three, no good. Kone gets the rebound, cleans it up. So now a 6-point lead for NSSU. Here's Eiji Nakamura. Bounce pass. Back to the top of the key here. Nakamura driving, scoop shot, it's good. Asking for a foul. 4-point game. Oe. So let's see how Nitai Dai holds up. Nishibe, of course, on the floor, but the rest of the guys are young guys here. Kone with the turnaround. Kone knocks it down. The mid-range turnaround. 18 points. All smiles for Hamed Kone. And a foul is called here. Yuto Oe is charged with his second foul of the night, of the day. And replacing Kone is Sheikh Sar, the freshman center from Sar is actually a Senegalese exchange student. Sar, but it's Kodama with the move, can't finish. Nishibe gets the ball. Hand off, Oe. Oe with the screen from Sar. Oe, the pull up. Oe, in and out. Ishikawa with the rebound. On the run here, JUBF Select. The three-pointer. This is in and out. So back and forth we go here. The final minute of the third quarter. Nitai Dai now has a 6-point lead. Nishibe, and Sar cleans it up. So now it's an 8-point lead for Nitai Dai. They're taking over in this third quarter thanks to Nishibe, but Nishibe is called for the foul here. Nishibe, physical defense on Eiji Nakamura, and Nishibe sits. Toki Yoshida comes in. And E Takumi comes in for the JUBF Select team. So now I guess if you look at Nitai Dai, the guys on the floor, they are all backup players. So Fujita, Coach Fujita trying to improve upon the depth of their team here as they face the JUBF Select team, the very young and talented. Eijiro Ogawa, shake and bake. Eijiro Ogawa, too strong, and time runs out. So, a big quarter by Nitai Dai, and they take over. Now they have the 65-57 lead after the third quarter. Third quarter, so they took over. You could kind of see Kone. I mean, I'm not sure. Nitai Dai still, obviously, the game is not done. It's not a done deal, but Kone looks very relaxed over there, very confident. The junior player for Nitai Dai. One of the reasons also why Nitai Dai was able to go on a run is JUBF went 0 for 10 from the three-point line in the third quarter. So here's Takumi E. The shot is no good. Kenshin Asada bringing it back. Bounce pass to Sar. Sar, the mid-range, no good. And it's Junior Kodama bringing it all the way back. Junior Kodama blocked by Sar. And then this is Asada again. So going back and forth here. Up-tempo Asada. The fadeaway, no good. E with the rebound. Nakamura directing traffic. Eiji Nakamura getting smothered, spraying it. Nice ball movement, but Junior Kodama can't drain it. Oh, and then Sar knocks it away. Sar, the spin move and the layup. So a great finish by Sheikh Sar, the freshman center. 7 points on the day. Here's Ii Takumi, and they're going to call a foul on Kenta Oda. So this was the block. First the block, and then later the interception, the spin move, and the finish. Man, oh man. So just showing you the athleticism and the depth that Nitai Dai has. Of course, Kone is 207 centimeters, Sar is 200, so he's 6'7", he's tall and lanky, but not the same size as Kone. Here's Eiji Nakamura. JUBF Select facing a 10-point deficit. He gets the shot off and the putback. Shin Matsumoto contributes. Shin Matsumoto from Waseda University. Here's Oe. Oe driving. Oe defended by Nakamura, sprays it. Oda stops. Good footwork, but can't finish. And the ball goes out of bounds. So again, Nitai Dai with a big 25-10 third quarter, and they have taken command. But still, it's an 8-point lead, so you never know. But first, JUBF wants to start knocking down those threes. All those missed threes led to fast breaks by Nitai Dai. And here is a foul called. Kenshin Asada is called for the foul. Asada with 2 fouls. Here's a free throw missing. Takumi Ii from Tsukuba. He also participated in the Jones Cup along with Reona Kon in July under the tutelage of head coach Nishio, the current WUBF Select head coach. Oe to Asada. Asada waiting for a Sar screen. No, sprays it. From the corner, that was no good. That was Toki Yoshida's attempt. And so 7-minute mark as JUBF Select trying to mount a comeback. Ball poked out, but still JUBF Select ball. And Yamaguchi checks in place of Asada, and Reona Kon checks in for Takumi Ii. Shin Matsumoto. Matsumoto. Oh, and here's a 3 knocked down by Eijiro Ogawa, the sharpshooter from Hakuo University. And it's a 5-point game. Yamaguchi. Yamaguchi, the very speedy Yamaguchi, sprays it. Oda, the 3, no good. Rebound JUBF. Akama. Akama rejecting the screen. Matsumoto is fouled. So it's interesting that Coach Fujita from Nitai Dai at times will sit Tsukioka, the starting point guard. Of course, he did play 37 minutes yesterday, but he's going with the young guards, and partly that's probably to give them experience in critical moments in the game here. And the free throw is made by Shin Matsumoto. Kone comes back in, and as you saw, his very impressive stats, 18 points, 13 rebounds. Matsumoto makes both, so it's a 3-point game. So we're back to a tight one, a 1-possession game. 6:40 left. Yamaguchi. Oe driving. Oe. Oh, it's picked off. Shin Matsumoto on the fast break. taking it himself and the left-hand layup. So it's a 1-point game, and a timeout is called by Nitai Dai. So really, almost a back and forth as far as momentum and runs. This game, the third quarter, was all Nitai Dai, but then JUBF Select has come to life in this fourth quarter. Shin Matsumoto from Waseda, a big contributor. Shin Matsumoto with 6 points in his limited minutes. And so it's a 1-point game. Now at one point, you're gonna start to wonder, well, when is Coach Fujita gonna insert number 21, Hikaru Tsukioka, into the lineup again? But right now, let's see. These are the guys looking like they're gonna stay in. The turnover is obviously hurting Nitai Dai in this quarter and not allowing these guys like Nishibe to shine, but kind of coming up with, actually, yes, the first unit coming back on the floor. Tsukioka, Kone, Hayata, Nishibe. There's Hayata, the captain of the team. He actually mentioned that he idolizes Dennis Rodman, which I found it interesting. But here's Yamaguchi still staying in the game, getting the trap, gets out of it. Thinks about it, Nishibe, Yamaguchi again. Nishibe inside to Kone, nice pass. Kone on the doorstep. So Nitai Dai with a 3-point lead and Kone with 20 points on the day. Here's Shin Matsumoto, driving, spraying. Eijiro Ogawa. Well, they're gonna call a foul here.
Number 21.
Yeah, 21, Tsukioka. Clearly a foul there, a personal foul, and this is Nitai Dai's 4th team foul, so with still a lot of time left in the 4th, they are at the limit. Left alone is Reona Khan. The 3 is no good. Oh, and a long pass. Kone gets the basket, and now it's a 5-point lead again for Nitai Dai as JUBF Select calls timeout. So 5:35 left. Kone, 22 points, 13 rebounds. He's such a presence just down low. And he is just Mr. Reliable for Nitai Dai. Just such a focal point of this team. And that used to be the case previously with guys like Jean-Pierre Mutombo and then Hiyu Ozawa. But now it is Kone's time. He's a junior on Nitai Dai and expected to have a big season coming up. And then for JUBF Select, now they've regained the momentum this quarter. However, now the question is, as they face another 5-point deficit, can they climb back? The young guns coming back out, and Shin Matsumoto is coming back out there again. So 5-point lead for Nitai Dai. Nakamura coming off the screen was Ogawa. The 3-point attempt, no good. Kone with the rebound. So Shin Matsumoto was unable to connect. Kone. Here's Shotaro Ishikawa. The sidestep 3. Doesn't get it. Oh, and touched by, oh, good save here by WUBF Select here. Here's Eijiro Ogawa. Pulls up the three. This is his forte, but can't get it to go in. And Nitai Dai gets the rebound. So under 5 minutes, Nitai Dai with a 5-point lead. Here's Nishibe. Nishibe. And a foul is called on the floor. So JUBF coming to within 1 at 1 point, but now it's a 5-point game. Yu Sato checking in. So Shin Matsumoto goes off. Yu Sato has 10 points today. Still a 5-point game. Does JUBF Select have it in them to make the comeback? And here's a 3-point attempt from the corner. Knocked down by Ryusei Hayata. His first points of the game, the captain of Nitai Dai. So now an 8-point lead. JUBF Select. Brianna Kohn in traffic. Can't finish. And the pass, the kick ahead. Nishibe gets the layup. A great pass by Kone. So now it's a 10-point Nitai Dai lead. Akama appeared to reject the screen initially. Nakamura driving, baseline drive, lane open up. So now it's an 8-point game. Still plenty of time for JUBF Select, but they need to get stops here. Tsukioka to Kone, and up back to Tsukioka. Kone slipping, and there's a foul call. So a lot of contact there. Eiji Nakamura charged with the foul as he brings down Tsukioka with him. Shogo Takata checks in. Shogo Takata, the freshman from Tsukuba. Nitai Dai ball. And Kone and Brianna Kohn really jockeying for position down low here. Brianna Kohn with his outstretched arms. Brianna Kohn, Kone, good find, Hayata! So Nitai Dai with yet again a 10-point lead. Ryusei Hayata comes to life with 5 points in the 4th quarter. Sato. And off to Akama, his Tokai University teammate. Akama. Back to Sato. Sato driving, a lot of contact, drawing the foul. And they're going to call it a shooting foul. So Shotaro Ishikawa is called for the foul. Yu Sato. This is the free throw. 2 for 5 from the line today now. 2:50 left. So again, Nitai Dai with the big 3rd quarter took over the lead, and at one point it was a 1-point lead in this quarter, but then expanding the lead again. So momentum going Nitai Dai's way. Tsukioka using the Kone screen, swings it. Nishibe, the 3, too strong. Kone with the rebound, and a cutting Nishibe. Oh, pass to Tsukioka. Tsukioka, under 5 seconds left on the shot clock. He gets the bucket and the foul. So Hikaru Tsukioka with the 3-point play. Yu Sato was on him, and as you see, made contact on the follow-through. So a potential 3-point play as Nitai Dai expands their lead. So gets the free throw, and it's now a 12-point lead as the NSSU faithful and players look on. Almost 2 minutes left. JUBF select. Do they have it in them to make the comeback? Akama, the three-pointer, no good. Out of bounds, and it's neat tie-dye ball. NSSU with a strong second half to take command of the game. Skioka with their full starting lineup out there, so it's 4 seniors and a junior. Skioka loses the handle. Oh, and JUBF on the break, good footwork. Can't finish, but there's a foul. Akama showing off the footwork. Take a look at this. But here's an opportunity at the line. Kone with his first foul. It's Akama's first time at the line today. And the sharpshooter, but he misses the free throw. Some fans with cameras and trying to get the best shots that they can of the players that they're cheering for and hoping for many years and decades that they're going to have long pro careers after they finish up their college careers. So, well, maybe not decades, but definitely years, right? A decade plus, let's put it that way. Take a head pass. NSSU breaks the trap, the press, and here's Ishikawa, the pull-up, it's good. So now a 13-point lead as JUBF Select uses a timeout. Coach Fujita looking pleased. Neat tie-dye with a very effective third and fourth quarters as they take command. So Hamed Kone, obviously just such a big factor on this team here. 22 points, 16 rebounds, and 3 assists. A beautiful baseball pass here to Nishibe. Probably could be a pitcher if he played baseball, but then here is a more basketball player-like pass. But finding the open guys, and he's been just such a consistent threat throughout. Gonna have a great, huge season ahead for Neat tie-dye. They're gonna rely on him a lot this upcoming season. As for these guys, the Autumn League begins soon in Japan, in the Kanto region. So Nippon Sports Science University, obviously a Kanto region team, and for the Japan University Select team, all but one player plays in the Kanto region, the lone exception being Junior Kodama, who plays in Fukuoka. But these guys are off to their respective leagues and to play in the Autumn League after the WUBS wraps up. So minute 34, still JUBF Select trying to make a run of it. Oh, and here is an offensive foul. Rihanna Khan is called for the foul. So his fourth. And Neat tie-dye is just trying to milk the clock here. Skioka slowing it down. A very impressive second half for them. Here's Ishikawa driving, kicking, good ball movement, faking the pass. Hayata, who's been big this quarter, knocking down another three-pointer. So Ryusei Hayata, oh, and they're happy on the bench because he has been quiet at times scoring-wise, or actually just passed up shots. And obviously he's a big factor defensively, but he has 8 points on the night. Ogawa's shot misses. Nishibe gets the rebound. Is now under 40 clicks. Neat tie-dye, a huge, huge second half. 16-point lead now as they're just trying to kill off the clock here. Nishibe, shot clock, running out of time, and the ball is stolen by JUBF Select. Rihanna Khan showing us a dunk here. Almost didn't make it, but a two-handed slam. And as we wrap up the game, Tsukioka brings the ball to the half court. And a very warm round of applause from the fans here to both teams. A valiant effort by the young freshman and sophomore team, the JUBF Select team. And of course, the Nittei Dai, the very veteran-heavy seniors and juniors. But even the young guys got a little bit of playing time for Nittei Dai. And Nittei Dai NSSU finishes in third place at this year's WUBS. JUBF Select actually finished sixth last year and finished fourth, so nothing to sneeze at. Definitely a great finish for them too, but they hung in there and came up a little bit short in the second half against Nittei Dai, but nevertheless a great effort by JUBF Select as they wave to the crowd. And again,